A weekend of political drama ends with a new chief minister in Gujarat that's been announced today. Bhupendra Patel is currently the BJP's pick to replace Vijay Rupani. With 1 year to go for assembly polls, Patel chief minister makes a comeback here. The move is seen as a bid to woo the important vote bank, the Patidar community. Here's all that transpired through the day today. Let's take a look.
A Saturday suspense followed by a Sunday surprise in Gujarat. After Vijay Rupani's sudden resignation, BJP picked Bhupendra Patel as the new Chief Minister of Gujarat. The big announcement made by BJP Central Observer Narendra Tomar, with both the old and new guard sharing the stage. After a huddle of BJP MLAs in Gandhinagar, overseen by 4 BJP observers. The move is seen as a big BJP Patidar gamble just 1 year before state polls.
मैं सबसे पहले माननीय नरेंद्र भाई, माननीय नड्डा जी और अमित भाई शाह साहब का तहे दिल से आभार मानना चाहता हूं।
The announcement triggered massive celebrations at the new Chief Minister's Ahmedabad office. What the 57-year-old low-key first-time MLA brings to the table is undoubtedly a strong caste connection, the Patel factor. He belongs to the Kadwa subcaste of the Patidar community. The 4 other Patidar chief ministers before him all belonged to the Luva Patel community. Sources say Bhupendra Patel was handpicked by the top BJP leadership in Delhi. The outgoing Chief Minister, Vijay Rupani, formally proposed his name and it was passed unanimously. The BJP top brass and congratulatory messages for the new CM designate.
भूपेंद्र भाई सक्षम है और आने वाले चुनाव उनके नेतृत्व में अवश्य भारतीय जनता पार्टी अच्छी तरह से जीतेगी, ये हमें सबको पूर्ण विश्वास है।
भूपेंद्र पटेल
ऐसे कार्यकर्ता श्री भूपेंद्र पटेल।
The Patel community is a loyal vote bank of the BJP and powered BJP's rise in the 1990s. Wooing this vote bank would be BJP's top priority. Patels form 12 to 14% of the population, who hold sway in 70 to 80 of the 182 assembly seats. He adds to the list of the strong Patel presence in the Gujarat BJP unit. The new CM designate met the Gujarat Governor Acharya Devrat to stake claim to form the new government and got the invite. It will be 2 days before Patel chooses his cabinet. The soon-to-be CM's packed Sunday ended with him on a temple spree. He visited a revered temple by the Patel community in Gandhinagar and also performed an aarti at the Trimandir.
Anandiben's close aide Bhupendra Patel was not even in the name of list of contenders who would have made it as a chief minister, but he did. Now he will be sworn in as the chief minister on Monday and is likely to expand his cabinet in the coming days. With cameraman Prashant Bhatt in Gujarat, Vidya for India Today.
Well, the BJP pulled off a total surprise, picking Bhupendra Patel as the new chief minister. He did not even feature in the list of top contenders for the post initially. So who is this dark horse and what does he bring to the table? Here's all that you need to know.
Narendra Modi taking oath as Gujarat Chief Minister way back in 2001. Laying the foundation stone of 2 decades of BJP rule in its first citadel. Cut to 2021. The BJP now has a new face to hold the office and step into Narendra Modi's erstwhile shoes. So who's the man behind the face, little known outside of Gujarat, but is now primed to look after Modi's home turf?
मेरे पर जो विश्वास रखा है वो विश्वास को बिना टूटे हुए विकास के जो काम बाकी है वो आगे बढ़ाएंगे.
An influential Kadwa Patidar face and a first-time MLA meet the surprise pick. The man at the centre of Modi Shah's plan for Gujarat, Bhupendra Rajnikant Patel. The 57-year-old is known to be a protege and a close aide of former Chief Minister Anandiben Patel, another Patidar stalwart of the BJP. A trusted confidant of the BJP top brass, Patel is known to be close to the BJP central and state leadership. A first-time MLA, Bhupendra Patel contested from the Ghatlodia constituency in 2017 and won against Congress's Shashikant Patel. The mammoth victory margin of more than 1 lakh votes was the highest winning margin in the 2017 Gujarat polls. An engineer by education, he played a key role in municipal politics and was an architect of BJP's surge in civic polls.
He is a first-time MLA, but then he has a lot of experience, as I said, more than 2 decades of experience of administration, and he has been very successful in all the endeavors that he has undertaken. State President has put up a target of 182 seats, which we will try and achieve. I am sure we will be able to achieve under the leadership of Bhupendra Patel.
Bhupendra Patel belongs to the Kadwa subcaste of the Patidar community that makes up a massive vote bank and influential in North Gujarat. Bhupendra Patel enjoys good relations with the Gujarat's dominant business communities that will add to BJP's advantage in the state. His pick is also an indicator that the BJP is now actively wooing rural Gujarat.
Chief Minister's post is being represented by a Patidar, so it's quite obvious that the other caste will get an equal representation. My information is that the Koli community, the Thakors, which are a major OBC chunk in Gujarat, and some tribals are going to be inducted in the cabinet tomorrow.
His family knows the enormity of the challenges ahead and fully back him over the responsibility as new CM.
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है और भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने जो भी विश्वास दिखाया है उसमें आगे बढ़ेंगे और जो जनता लक्षी कार्य है उसमें आगे बढ़ेंगे और पीएम मोदी साहब ने जो भी विश्वास दिखाया है उसमें खरे उतरेंगे पापा.
The man in the top post has some big tasks at hand to woo back the Patidars, who've been BJP's strongest of supporters, to offset the anti-incumbency the BJP is facing in Gujarat and adding to the ever-dependable Modi factor.
Though it is said that in Gujarat, either you're from the Anandiben faction or from the Amit Shah faction of the BJP, but Bhupendra Patel is one of those rare people in this entire party who have close ties with Anandiben Patel as well as Amit Shah. With cameraman Prashant Bhatt in Gujarat, Vidya for India Today.
Now, BJP candidate from Bhabanipur, Priyanka Tibrewal, has started her campaign for by-poll scheduled to take place on September 30th. Tibrewal, a lawyer, has fought cases in the Bengal post-poll violence cases and is geared right here for the party. In fact, she's all excited, campaigning on ground. Let's take a quick look.
The young BJP leader, a gritty lawyer who took up cases of post-poll violence. Priyanka Tibrewal now has a possible bigger challenge at hand to take on Bengal CM Mamata Banerjee herself, named BJP's face to take on the mighty TMC Supremo in the September 30th by-poll for Bhabanipur seat, a traditional Mamata bastion. Priyanka started her campaign a day before her nomination, a day after offering prayer at the Kali Ghat temple.
माँ, आप पाप नाशिनी हैं, आप जो है इस पाप से, इस अन्याय से जो यहाँ हुआ है उससे लोगों को बचाइए और यही मेरी मनोकामना है कि माँ इसके लिए मुझे बहुत बहुत सहन शक्ति दे और पूरा अपना जो पराक्रम है वो मुझे दें ताकि मैं लोगों के साथ जो है वो न्याय करा सकूं, उनको न्याय दिलवा सकूं. देखिए, पश्चिम बंगाल के लोगों को जिंदा रहने का अधिकार है और ये अधिकार जो है डेमोक्रेसी में उनसे छीना जा रहा है और ये छीनने वाले जो हैं वो है तृणमूल के लोग और इसके पीछे जो खड़ी हैं वो है ममता बनर्जी। तो उसके खिलाफ मेरी लड़ाई है और इस लड़ाई में मैं पश्चिम बंगाल की उस सताई हुई तड़पाई हुई जनता के साथ खड़ी हूं, उनकी आवाज बना।
The BJP is readying to offer more than a symbolic fight, drawing inspiration to Mamata's defeat in Nandigram at the hand of aide-turned-rival Suvendu Adhikari.
वो मुख्यमंत्री को बीजेपी हराया एक बार, दोबारा हराने में क्या है? हार जीत तो बाद में होगा। भारतीय जनता पार्टी एक पार्टी के रूप में वहां लड़ाई करेगा। ममता बनर्जी को एक एक इंच के लिए लड़ना पड़ेगा।
But it may prove a tall order, given Mamata is firmly at helm and has won convincingly from Bhabanipur in 2011 and 2016. After her Nandigram defeat, TMC MLA Soandep Chattopadhyay vacated the Bhabanipur seat to facilitate her return to the assembly. As per constitution, Mamata has to get elected to assembly within 6 months to continue as chief minister. She filed her nomination on Friday.
নির্বাচনে তাই আমাকে আবার দাঁড়াতে হলো এদের ষড়যন্ত্রের জন্য। বাট আমি একটা খুশি হয়েছি, আমি ভবানীপুরে আমার ঘরে আবার ফেরত আসতে পেরে। নিশ্চয়ই ভবানীপুরের মানুষ মনে প্রাণে চেয়েছিলেন যে আমি ভবানীপুরেই থাকি।
Priyanka is counting on her legal campaign in May, seeking CBI probe and justice for BJP supporters and families who were subjected to alleged murders and rapes after TMC won state polls. Can she prove a match to the formidable Didi, or will it be cakewalk for Mamata in Bhabanipur? Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, the rape and death of a 32-year-old woman in Mumbai has led to a political standoff between BJP and the state government. BJP workers protested outside Powai police station. Mumbai police have meanwhile nabbed one person in relation to the case. Let's take a quick look at this ground report.
Raped, brutalized with iron rod, inflicted with horrifying injuries in private parts. Heavy bleeding from perforated internal organs. Dumped in her own pool of blood to die. The horrific rape and murder of 32-year-old Mumbai's Nirbhaya has shocked the nation. A passerby found the victim and rushed her to a hospital, where she succumbed to her injuries. The gruesome crime has also sparked a political storm in Maharashtra. BJP slammed Uddhav government over the poor law and order situation in the state. BJP women wing protested outside Powai police station.
हमारे उद्धव जी महाराष्ट्र के मुख्यमंत्री हो तो उन्हें समझना चाहिए कि पूरे महाराष्ट्र में 15 दिन में पुणे, चिंचवड, वसई, अमरावती सब जगह पे महिलाओं के ऊपर अत्याचार हुए, तो कैसे ये होएगा? हम महिला कैसे सुरक्षित है?
Women workers of the BJP, the leader of opposition Praveen Darekar were present at this spot. These demands have been made. The NCW team, which visited Mumbai, which visited the victim's family, have also said that Women Commission not being there since 1.5 years in Maharashtra goes to show that how serious the government is about women.
A team of National Commission for Women is in Mumbai and met the victim's family.
मैं पूछना चाहती हूँ कि आखिर क्या कारण है कि पिछले 1-1.5 हफ्ते से, बल्कि पिछले 1 माह से पूरे महाराष्ट्र में ऐसी घटनाओं में वृद्धि हुई। इसका मतलब पुलिस पर जनता का विश्वास नहीं है और अपराधियों का मनोबल बढ़ा हुआ है।
Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray took serious note of the rape case and ordered police to take adequate measures and ensure that such incidents don't take place in future.
We could trace out the accused, who turned out to be Mohan from Jaunpur of UP, and we have taken his police custody till 21st of September. Fast track court will be instituted.
cops have nabbed one accused in this case, who can be seen in CCTV images with the woman. Police are also probing other CCTV footage to find if there were other culprits too. With Mustafa Sheikh in Mumbai, Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, a wave of grief swept across the streets of Gurugram's Bonse as mortal remains of martyr Tarun Bhardwaj reached his hometown. In fact, a heart-wrenching scene there as the 21-year-old martyr's teary-eyed father, who himself served the armed forces until retirement, received the remains of his son wrapped in the Indian flag. The neighborhood was filled with slogans of Hindustan Zindabad and Tarun Bhardwaj Amar Rahe. Tarun Bhardwaj, a soldier of the 16th Rajput Regiment, was stationed in Siachen, notoriously treacherous terrain there and one of the world's most difficult militarized zones, one of those militarized borders, very sensitive area. The army man lost his life while patrolling on the 9th of September. Cristiano Ronaldo had a dream start to his second stint at Manchester United, netting twice as the Red Devils went on to beat Newcastle 4-1 at Old Trafford. Check out how the Portuguese forward brought the roof down in Manchester.
Ronaldo will be making his second debut for the Red Devils against Newcastle at Old Trafford. Ronaldo has returned to the club where he joined from Sporting Lisbon as a teenager. He spent 6 seasons at Old Trafford before moving to Madrid for a world record €80 million fee back in 2009. The 36-year-old Portuguese spent 6 seasons at United, winning 8 major trophies and rejoined them.
You can get more details on that on our website, indiatoday.in. You can also download our app for more on that. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for an India Today special on the other side.